Good evening and welcome to the Pmbc meeting for April 26, 2023. We'll start with the agenda. If I can get this up here. Share screen. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Just got to push it up, Steve.
Yep. So we'll call the meeting to order. We have a warrant. This is the warrant actually from the last meeting, which didn't get updated and we didn't vote on it last time. So let me pull that up. Or is that? Here we are. So we only have two items on the warrant. One from Fitzmyer and Toke. They're the commissioning agents for the library. $1,320. And then a invoice from Vertex for the library, the solar panel work. $1,106 for a total of $2,426. I did send this out a little bit before the meeting. Any questions?
Motion to pay the 24th, 26th.
Is there a second?
Second.
Mike Scaduto seconds. All in favor? Bob?
Bob Romley, yes.
Mike?
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Bartlett?
Bartlett Harvey, yes.
And Steve Moore, yes. Motion carries. Let me get out of this and get back to the agenda. Shaker Lane feasibility study.
We'll do the minutes first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Approve the meeting minutes from the last meeting. Were there any comments on the last set of meeting minutes?
No.
I didn't have any.
Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve minutes? Okay. I'll second Mike.
All right, cool.
So Mike makes the motion, Bartlett seconds. All in favor? Bob?
Bob Romley, yes.
Mike?
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Bartlett?
Bartlett Harvey, yes.
And Steve, yes. Okay. So moving down to the Shaker Lane feasibility study. Actually, Mike was at the one of the meetings today. Maybe you can give us a better update, Mike.
Yeah, so this morning there was a meeting with the MSBA, basically to see if we could get approval to enter the next phase of the Shaker Lane renovation or addition to be determined project. I'm unsure on the results of that meeting, but I believe we were approved. And after that, there was an orientation to go over the OPM onboarding process with the state. I attended that. It was a pretty in-depth and beginner's overview of the entire process on interviewing, onboarding, and contracting with the OPM. This stage, we're waiting for the next meeting, which would be early next month, and we'll start the process on soliciting an OPM for the Shaker Lane School.
Yeah, Steve Mark had sent out meeting invites for the next few months. I think the next one is May 9th, if I recall.
Yeah, we're going to meet monthly online until we were needed to be in person.
Right. So more to come on that. Library and Littleton Senior Center update. Brian Forrest is unable to join us tonight, but he sent us an update. Basically, the meter was installed for the solar panels. The project is solar panel project is operating. I stopped by the library last Saturday. They've got a little iPad set up over by the donor wall. It's got like a histogram, shows what the well, it's not a histogram, it's more of a bell curve as to the power generating capabilities of the solar panel. It's not terribly intuitive, so I kind of looked at it and, I didn't get a whole lot out of it, but we seem to be up and running, so that's good news. The senior center completion of the design development drawings is scheduled for this Friday. We're on track for we're on the agenda for the Conservation Committee as an informational session to discuss the site plan. We are in the pre-qualification for trade contractors, and Commodore contract is still being worked on with legal. According to Brian, they just can't get out of their own way. I'm not quite sure what's going on because, they've worked with us before. Once the contract is executed, Vertex will be following up with Commodore to begin supplying monthly reports and et cetera. So that's the update for those two projects. Get back to the agenda.
Steve, when are you going to be in front of the Conservation Commission? Is that 2 weeks from yesterday?
It doesn't say. We can get that information.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went through Shaker Lane, Library, High School, Senior Center. I guess member input is next. Bob, anything?
I'm all set, Steve.
Mike?
Pretty good. Thanks.
Bartlett?
I'm all set, thanks.
And I'm all set. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Bob
Second.
moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Yep.
Bartlett.
Seconds. All in favor, Bob?
Bob Rumley, yes.
Mike?
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Bartlett?
Bartlett, yes.
Steve Moore, yes. And we finished in record time, even though we started 10 minutes late. That's a good thing.
My apologies.
You can forget about my midnight comment.
No worries. I was saying that next time I send the agenda out, I'm going to put in a little set of instructions that in the event that the link on the town website doesn't work, this is how to get in. So
Okay.
anyway, thanks for your
Thanks.
participation. Enjoy the game tonight, and see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Okay. Good
Jill.
night.
Good night.
We'll stop the recording.